There was an 18th Marlins player who was confirmed to have tested positive this morning. The Marlins have put those 18 players and 2 staffers who have all tested positive on a couple of sleeper buses, and they're currently commuting from Philadelphia back to Miami. It's expected to take them about 18 hours to make that trip, and they'll be isolated in Miami once they get there. The rest of the team is remaining in Philadelphia in quarantine, getting daily testing. We learned this morning that the St. Louis Cardinals had 2 players who have also tested positive. They took the test Wednesday before they played a game at Minnesota. They're now in Milwaukee. They went Thursday off. They're supposed to play against the Brewers this afternoon. That game has been postponed. Cardinals players are isolating at their hotel in Milwaukee. So MLB, as part of their plan to operate this 60-game season, they hatched an entire system for contact tracing. They appointed a few people in the commissioner's office to oversee the program. Those people have worked with teams to identify at least 2 existing team employees that were then trained to do contact tracing. A real flaw for this plan would be if a team employee came to a player and said, hey, we need you to divulge everything that you've been doing, even in your personal life, for the last 48 hours. If a player has reason to think that they violated some of the safety protocols and they think the team might punish him for that, they might not be as forthcoming as is necessary to make these contact tracing investigations as thorough as they need to be to really be one of the pillars of keeping players safe through the 60-game season. Major League Baseball's contact tracing program is limited strictly to team and league personnel. They might identify as part of that program that a player had an interaction with, say, a hotel staffer. They will not then reach out directly to that hotel staffer. That is not part of their program. Instead, what the league has told all teams is that they must interact and connect with local health departments, local health entities, establish some lines of communication there, figure out what those local health entities want in those situations. And also they're allowed to reach out to the companies, encouraged in fact to reach out to, say, hotel management if they have reason to believe that a hotel staff member has interacted with a player who's come back with a positive test. It's becoming a really complex problem. I don't think there's any indication yet that the league is considering shutting down the season based on this. They're insisting that the protocols they have in place should be able to allow them to continue the season even with positive tests, even with this